So here I have a 2004 Mazda 3. Today we are going to be doing a coilover install on this Mazda 3. This is not my Mazda 3, this is a customer's Mazda 3. I work at Mazda. Customer came in for some service, asked the advisor for some help if he knew anything about coilovers, and he called me, asked me for some advice, or told him, give her my number and I'll help her out. And that ended to having a Mazda 3 in my driveway. So today we're going to be doing the Raceland, what are they called, Classics? I think these are the Classics. These are like the lowest price Racelands, like the cheap ones. Like these literally cost like 300 bucks. They come with ride height adjustment. You need your own top hat for all the mounts, and I believe that is all. Obviously you have to reuse some bolt, and yeah, so this should be fine. I've never actually dealt with Racelands before, so this will be interesting. This is what the Classics look like. You got the spring and then the adjustment down here, and then everything on top, so you do get your bearing on top, which is nice. You also get new rear shocks with your purchase, which is great. And then also the spring and the adjustment down here. Does this come with spanner wrenches?
Yep, right here, underneath.
Also comes with three spanner wrenches. Nice quality, referring to something else. So yeah, we're gonna be doing this. We already got the rear end lifted up on this car. We're gonna go ahead and run you through the installation. Fun fact about this car, it is actually a 2.5 swapped Mazda 3. I believe it is from a 2013 Mazda 3. So it has 2.5 Magnaflow exhaust, nice set of wheels and tires on it, and it sounds really nice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's, I'm actually quite impressed. Okay, so we're gonna be starting with taking the shocks out because we might as well. So we're in the car, we're in the rear. We're going to be doing the end links first. We're gonna be doing both sides. So these guys right here and these guys right here. Now, if you guys have a regular Mazda 3, it's gonna be 14 on top, 14 on the bottom, and then a Allen to sit inside here, and you're going to need to hold that to crack it. You won't need it, so you're going to do a 14, and then I'm going to use a 15 to double wrench this off because it's probably going to be tight. We already WD-40'd it to make sure that it's going to come off properly. So we're going to be doing both sides. Once we take the end links out, the sway bar will drop, which then we will focus on the knuckle bolts, which is right here. Then we will be doing the two top mount bolts for the shocks, and this whole knuckle will fall. Then we will be able to take the springs and the shock out and go from there. This shouldn't take too long. Oh, that came off like cake, bro. One bolt, take out. Two bolts. You might not be able to get that one out until we do this one. Okay, so this one is complete. This is what it should look like. Bolt gone and bolt gone. Two bolts. So now we're gonna go ahead and work on this one. Okay, so now the next part, since we got all sides done, is to basically push this down as far as you can and then get both of these end links out. So now your end link issue is done. That's probably the hardest part about working on these cars, are end links.
Hello? Update the audience.
Done. Go in from under and I'll lay it through.
I don't want to crawl under there anymore. Just drop that bitch down.
The shock on the left side is out, which oh Jesus God, which leads us to having to take the top mounts off and put them on the new shock. So now we're going to go ahead and finish up this side and get everything ready. Okay, so she provided us with new hardware for this, which we're going to use because the old ones are very crusty and these tend to snap, which these are probably on their way to doing. So we have new hardware, new suspension, why not? Makes sense. This came with a bolt on top, so this is ready to go. Saves us time from taking that off, even though we just did. You don't need anything here, we just experimented. This is, it's just because in here there's a little bump stop, as you guys just saw. It's not going to be needed, so we're just going to go ahead and thread this on. Most likely This will go up into here like that, so if you guys are worried about anything going yeehaw, yaw dog, because you got to remember these will sit down farther too when they're in their car, so that'll probably go up like that, that'll go up like that, that might sit down like that, so. Okay, so we're gonna put the new ones in. There you go. These are heavy boys.
You want me to line it up first?
No, I'm doing it. I'm lining mine up. There you go. So we put that one in. Now we are currently doing this one, torquing this one. So for the shock bolts, the one that Jace is doing right now, the big boy, the 17, that's going to 70 foot-pounds. These two up here, those two are 40 foot-pounds. Now the rear shocks are complete, looking good. Now we're gonna move on to the springs. So since we already took the sway bar links out, we're currently taking out the knuckle bolt. It's fighting for its life, as you guys can clearly hear. Oh my god. When you're almost done taking the bolt out, make sure to support it with a jack or the spring will shoot out. It's not horrible if you guys don't do it, but just safety precaution. Once this is removed, then you can remove the spring. Here we have the new one. Old one is over there. We're gonna put this in. This is set at full low. This is just an experiment. It's kind of interesting.
It's hot boy.
This doesn't have a locking collar, so we'll see where this goes.
Opposite side.
You just drop it like this? That should be fine, right?
Not my car.
Okay, so we took a lunch break. I didn't show you the rears. That's good. We maxed the coils out on the rears, and it's really pretty low. So here's the Raceland strut is all torqued down. Height adjustment, as you can see. Strut, as you can see. So we're gonna do the other side now. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Basically, first you're gonna start off by WD-40ing everything. You're gonna take this off. There's a little shim, this guy right here, that you use the pliers for. You basically gotta wiggle it out of here. It's normally hard to get out. This you can push down, pull out, that's done. Next step you wanna tackle is the Allen bolt and the Allen key and bolt challenge. That's a 14 millimeter. You're gonna have to double wrench to crack that. And then once you're done that, then you guys do that one right there. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know who did the thing on this, but that just cracked. That's that. Put it in.
I'm like straddling the engine bay. Race the line.
Why do you push so far?
Floor mats. Oh, baby. Okay, again. Oh, doctor. Yeah, 1, 0. It's free. Just push down on the knuckle. Yeah, baby.
Okay, so we did the knuckle bolt, which came out. You guys saw us hammer it. Then remove. You want to do that again? So then we're removing the top 3, which would then allow us to drop the strut out of the knuckle.
Yeah.
So here's the strut. Comes with a supplied nut and a washer. So we're gonna put the washer on top. This is enough where you don't have to use a spring compressor as long as you have 2 people with you. This would work.
You could probably do it by yourself.
And then when we put it in the car, we'll torque it to 56. Don't put it too tight.
Keep doing that. That's work. Hold on.
I was close.
That's what happened when he lines it up instead of me.
That should be it.
That might be it.
Check.
Looks like it's sitting on it. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Now give me skin, bro.
Did you say not to say that? No, that's petty. Okay, so since we got that in, we used the pry bar to pry open the knuckle, which actually worked on both times, and it worked really well. So thank you, pry bar. So this 17 millimeter right here for the knuckle is going to be torqued to 70 foot-pounds. When we put this Allen bolt in, that's going to be double wrenched until it's really tight. These top ones are both 22 foot-pounds, and this one right here is 56 foot-pounds.
Right there by your hand.
So in order to adjust your ride height in these, basically this is your adjustment collar at the top, and you have this must adjustment. So you hit it with the top one, and this is a tighten. So when you tighten this up, this goes right, that goes left, and you'll tighten it.
Mama. Oh, that's good. How far off the ground are we on this side? A couple inches.
Bro, we can go a lot more.
Dude. Yeah, I know. It's settled. It looks so good.
Yeah. So quick outro, this car is now lowered on the Raceland coilovers. Not sure what we recorded last. We did adjust the height because we did max out the coils in the rear, which we did have to take out and raise an inch. But this car is sitting even and flush now. Not sure what kind of wheels these are, but it does have a nice, very nice fitment. There is no more rubbing. The rear fenders are not rolled. Please do not ask me what kind of wheels these are, or I will slap every single one of you. As for $500 coilovers, $300 coilovers, I am actually very impressed with how these ride. These don't have damping adjustments. The damping that they are set to is actually really nice. It's very stiff on the road, and to be honest, I'm probably going to be running these on my next car. It's a very easy way to budget low your car. A lot of people say to stay away. For $300, look at this car. Tell me if that's worth it. But we're gonna send, don't waste your pennies. Don't spend money, you'll be fixing them. This ride's excellent. Obviously, depending on where you live and all, if you have a lot of bumpy roads, these might blow up. But for the customer, I think she's gonna be really happy with this. And I'm definitely happy. Jace is happy.
Impressed.
Very impressed. Jace drives my old car, my old Mazda 3. And he's running on BC coilovers. What are your thoughts on these?
You know, like, I didn't have high expectations, but I am genuinely impressed.
Exactly. Like, it's people talk so much shit about these, and apparently I have too. I've never used them, but like, these have been fantastic. So I don't know how much this is lowered. You guys can take a look for yourself. It's basically the same on both sides. I think the rear is just a tad lower, but this is super, super nice fitment. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed, have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. No questions about the wheels. Tire size, what are the tire size? 225? The tire size is a 205 50 17. These are 17-inch wheels. I think the offset's around 38, maybe even, I think it's 38. So yeah, we're gonna return the car to the customer, and hopefully she enjoys it because I enjoyed it. This car is super sick, like I said, 2.5 swap and everything. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Me and Jay's very, very appreciate it. Goodbye, Jay. Keep it real. I'll see you guys in the next one.